Zeke Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Dallas. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At their 49-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tootin. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good.
We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. That's coming for the 1st. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make has got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Hey, what's up, though? I hit them. That's good to know them. Can they both? I hit them. Can they both, bro?
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Krabs has it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
There's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. The hard count works. 3rd down play not needed. The flag gets him the first. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
On Silver, ready? Trimmer. Hey!
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
We motion the tight end over. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, if you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. What it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Gets it from the gun. Defense follows the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Hurts now from the gun. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
On third down, it's Hurts. Cut down the field, Golden. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hurts on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts with it on third and short. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone block rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Elliott connects there. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Inside give here for Newton. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10.
Up the middle, Blue. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
He was taken
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Here go 47.
To throw, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
46.
Third down.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. Yeah! Here we go. 480. 26.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Flying right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Bryan Anger on now. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Bryan Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trimmer. Hey, 73. Carl Yeti. Hey, Silver. Delta.
Hurts from his end zone. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Running it after the penalty. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Eagles
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
63. Crowd left Yeti. 73. 73. Hey, easy. 63. Back. Alpha. Delta.
On first down, Hurts completes this one to Kraft. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 5 still to go here. This is second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Great. On there, you. Tiger Hornet.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. Looking quickly here.
Loss of 12 yards. It's third down.
Now Hurts on third and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kevontae Turpin. All right, so we're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing from the gun. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Great.
Back to throw. Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, Hurts. Thrown into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and a tremendous accuracy come to life.
1st down, here's Dak. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're going to 54 wider.
From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
On the give, it's Tootin. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, given 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd down, give to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We're going 47. Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here's Tootin. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back. Pushing it up past the 30. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, Philadelphia.
New set of downs from 37. First down throwing for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Pulled there by Mike Green. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
33-yard line.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Tops it off to Barkley, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Carlos Yeti. Hey, 73.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, more than any play in the game, I promise you, that's one they're going to say, I'd like to have that. The defense totally on fumes, on the ropes. And what a great opportunity to choose how to attack that last little bit of yardage. And man, did they choose poorly.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Defense getting in on the fun block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively, because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tootin now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
47. There we go. 26.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Space pass to 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak now from the gun. And they pick him off again. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey, easy, 63, pass. Hey, Silver. Delta.
On first down, Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Again, it's 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles Eagles put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Next on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7.
Go to 54. Go
Brings
to
up
54.
second and
Go to
3
53.
at the
Go 47.
47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
For a Cowboys first down.
Go 47.
First and 10.
Prescott on first and 10. It is Cup, left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hey, kill. Yeah. Here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide eight. 26.
Dak throwing again. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go. Kill. 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Goes to the hurry up here.
A big loss on the
Here we go. Going to
play. Brings
54.
up
Going to 50.
second
Here we go.
down.
Going to 53. Here we go. 47.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22.
I think. Wide eight. Here we go. 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Cut out left. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
Prescott now on third down. Brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Tootin can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Now this This one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Cowboys will line up for the
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Cowboys 6.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Time is so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs from 37. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And all he can get is a yard here, Brett. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quentin Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Great, set.
They run it with Saquon. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look